I have good news and bad news about Disney World. The good news is it's getting its very first new land, totally new land in several years.
Okay.
It's going to be themed all around the Cars movies. They're calling it Piston Peak National Park.
Okay.
So think back to the first Cars movie where they're cruising like Route 66 and it's Lightning McQueen and what's the name of the gal? The female car, Sally. And they're like, racing through the desert somewhere. Like it's going to be, think of that.
Okay.
And they're turning that into the whole land at Disney World.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Think like Arizona, Utah.
Zion National Park, which Sydney just sent a picture. She's been vacationing there, apparently.
It's gorgeous down there.
That's literally what they're trying to recreate. In fact, they literally say that in Piston Peak, since they're going to try to make it look like exude that kind of area.
Yeah.
That what they are doing is the buildings are going to be built with what they call in a style they call parkitecture, which was created at our national parks. That are buildings that are supposed to blend in with the landscape and the surroundings.
Yeah.
So they don't take away from like the beauty of, whatever it is. And if you go to a lot of national parks, you'll notice that.
Yes.
The buildings are very like unique and cool looking, but also
they blend in.
They fit the landscape. And so that's what they're going to try to do with the stuff the buildings that they put in Piston Peak National Park at Disney World.
I have to say the map that's like the drawing of it looks really cool. But also, I think this announcement is very strategic.
Why do you say that?
Because Epic Universe at Universal is going off right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing so many clips and so many things from that.
Don't they have the new Mario world there now?
They've got
Nintendo?
Mario. They've got a lot of stuff with Harry Potter, obviously. So expanded Harry Potter world, which is like the Wizarding World. And that's been a huge destination for them with Universal. And now they also have the, I don't know what it's called, but it's a part of the park that is How to Train Your Dragon theme.
Okay.
And I'm seeing lots of clips from that.
Yeah.
And it actually looks really cool. And so I think this is very strategic where they're like, all right, Universal's really upping their game with their theming. And so we need to as well.
Yeah. I said I had good news and bad news.
What's the bad news?
Well, the bad news is to put this in, they have to close some attractions.
I mean, that's expected. You only have a limited amount of space at Disney. And this is at Disney World?
This is at Disney World.
Okay.
Where they do have much more space.
Yeah.
But that is bad news if you're planning to go anytime after July 7th. Unfortunately, you won't be able to partake in the Rivers of America, Tom Sawyer Island, or the Liberty Square Riverboat.
So they're getting rid of all of that stuff?
They're temporarily closing it. I don't think it's going away forever.
Okay. But they need to use that space to create Cars Land.
If I'm being honest, I've been to Disney World 3 times. I don't know if I've been on any of those once.
I don't think I have either.
They're not. I didn't even know Tom Sawyer Island was there.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. It's like an American thing. Tom Sawyer. Dang it, the name Mark Twain. But yeah, I think those things they're not going to be incredibly missed.
Yeah,
probably.
Even if they went away forever.
Yeah.
Would anyone shed a lot of tears?
I'm glad that they're not going away forever. That's what I'm always worried about when they open new things is that stuff gets the axe.
Yeah.
But it sounds like they're just gonna try and work around with what space they have.
Last thing on this too is, has any Disney movie gotten like more run, more like legs out of it versus compared to how good it is? The ratio of how much like Cars stuff is out in the world versus how good the movies are is so off.
I think the first Cars movie is one of my favorites.
The first Cars movie is okay.
Well, okay?
It's fine for a Pixar movie.
No, it's
2 and 3 are bad.
I would agree with you that 3 is bad, but I do think 2 is tolerable.